Hello, I'm talking about The Secret versus What is Dr. Seligman's video. The Secret talks about what is the secret, happiness, health, and wealth. However, Dr. Seligman's was work, love, and play. These three topics are what we live and do with our lives every day. In The Secret, it talks about being focused on what you want, positivity, thoughts become things. In Dr. Seligman's video, he talks about efficacy and effectiveness. Which one actually make people lastingly happier in life? The secret is the answer to all that has been, all that is, and all that will ever be. It plays into the theory of living. All that has been is healthy, all that is happy, and all that will be ever is wealthy. If you have these three things in life, you have defined life in a nutshell. If you don't, then what are you missing? Where do you find it? Or how do you define it? Some people feel that this does not bring a sense of calm, but more stress in your life. More stress in your life to be the best that you can be. Also in The Secret, it talks about the law of attraction, attracting things in your life. Don't focus on the negativity in life, but think of the positive things, and those will help sculpt your thoughts and then eventually in your life. This could be good in the life that Dr. Seligman talks about, his friend Len, pleasure versus flow, where everything stops for one reason or another. I feel that life does sometimes stop due to depression, from maybe someone dying in their life, leaving to move to a different area, loss of a job, which can also be stressful. He also talks about the meaningful life, which is knowing your highest strengths, having positive institutions behind you. Another way of looking at The Secret versus Dr. Seligman's happy, healthy, and wealthy is work is wealth, love is happy, and health is play. In The Secret, it talks about your feelings, for they let you know what you are thinking. And in Dr. Seligman's video, he talks about becoming victims, forgetting responsibilities, forgetting about improving normal lives, and never making positive interventions in order to have the DET, design, entertainment, and technology of quality of life. You have to focus on the positive things in life to be able to do a certain job, live a certain way. Being negative only brings you down in life, and then you get sick, have too much stress in your life, and you can't relate to the common good. When these things occur, you feel trapped or stressed, and you feel like you are letting everyone down. And when that occurs, it takes everything you can to get out of that rut. Stress can lead to depression, which can cause numerous things to affect your body, mind, and spirit. In Dr. Seligman's video, he talked about the positive intervention, which can be summarized as fun versus philanthropy, using your strengths as a date. In my line of work, I am an emergency medical fire dispatcher who sees a lot of sadness due to drugs, alcohol, and violence. In our line of work, there is a lot of stress due to the fact that these people need help right away. Some are fire victims that have no home to go to, some are drug addicts that are no means of coping with the real world, and others are victims of assault. Just the average day person trying to survive. It would be easier to go home from a shift and start to drink alcohol in those bad days. However, where would it get me? Nowhere fast, and only make a bad day even worse. These kinds of things can cloud your judgment so that you can't think clearly. Have the positivity you need in order to keep stress at bay. You have to find different goals and values in your life in order to maintain that purpose. I look at Dr. Seligman's video and The Secret, and I can relate to both of these videos, for I always try to have a positive attitude when I walk into my dispatch center, as well as I am going to try to implement some of these ideas that Dr. Seligman talked about in The Meaningful Life, knowing your highest strengths and the use of service of something larger than myself. Stress can creep up on you when you least expect it to. It is not contagious, however it can be in small settings when you have someone around you that is always seeing the negativity in things and not looking for happiness. When this happens, it makes the person you are with feel not worthy or worse. Things like this can lead to depression, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, violence in the workplace, or even worse. The Secret versus Dr. Seligman's video, I believe that The Secret is a better video for understanding scientific soundness. Dr. Seligman only talked about what he believed and not really any proof as to back up his claims. In The Secret, there were a lot of people that talked about what The Secret is and also has testable hypotheses, correct methods of testing these hypotheses, and also conclusions to the hypothesis statement. Even though Dr. Seligman provides an approach to greater happiness, his approach is a little harder to understand through his principles. At the end of the secret video is a great motto. You are the creator of your destiny, because only you can stand in your way of what makes you want to have all the good things in life. This might be a simple question, but very hard to answer. For do we control our own destiny, or is there a higher power that does control our destiny?